Hello, how are you doing? I hope you're doing good, hope you're doing great, and I hope that you're doing amazing. I am Makanakah Motivation, and if you're new to this channel, don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe. If you're not new, then like and share will be good, as long as you've already subscribed. Okay, anyway, today we are going to be speaking on a very critical and wonderful topic, which is titled How to Know If the Relationship is Going Anywhere. As from the question itself, how to know if the relationship is going anywhere, that basically means there is a certain particular destination which should always be in mind once we are entering into relationships. Because as a generation, we have normalized the whole dating for fun. I'm just pushing time. If you really want to have fun, then try basketball, go try skating, hell, go hiking. But we don't play with people's hearts. You might actually step up and say that you are not a player simply because you don't cheat. Well, I have news for you. If you're dating for fun, then you are playing, because playing and fun are the same words, literally. So if you're dating for fun, then you're playing, and if you're playing, you're a player. That's it. Once we get into this relationship, the first thing has to be, well, where are we going? Is the relationship going anywhere? Well, that shows that there is a predestination that has to be there, somewhere that you want to get to, and you need to also analyze and see whether the place that you are going is the same place that the other person is going. So the first thing, if you're hiking, is to confirm whether this car is going exactly where you're also going, simply because you know where you're going. If this certain particular driver now starts to change the route, you have every right to say, no, I'm getting off. So never be loyal to someone, rather be loyal to the destination. And once you see that they are not driving to marriage, you can easily get off, as opposed to you being loyal to someone who might actually not be going anywhere, or might be going to some other place other than the one that you want to get to. For you to know if this relationship is going anywhere, you also need to analyze the progress that you are making. Because when you're in a car, there are certain checks that you pass. The question now is there any progress in the relationship? Because if there is none, then you are not going anywhere. Yes, you've been dating him for a year, but why is it that you don't even know one family member of his? Yes, you've been dating for so long, but look, she always hides you. She has never posted you. She has never done this. She has never done that. So those are some of the things that you can actually look out for and be like, well, we have been together for so long with my baby, but the relationship is still the same. Now, I'm not talking about the feelings still being the same. I'm speaking about the progress of the relationship itself. Because yes, the feelings might be the same, and that could be a good thing, but is there any progress? You can't stay stagnant and think that you are going somewhere. If you're already in a relationship and you are actually asking this, chances are that the relationship is probably not going anywhere. Because if you have to ask, that means you actually feel that the relationship is a whole lot stagnant. And my advice to anyone who is stuck in a stagnant relationship is to just get out and move on. Yes, it might be a little bit tough because, well, you have been together for like 5 years, you have been together for 3 years. I get it. You have a past. But the question is, do you have a future? Yes, I get it. Makavakure, but panikurukwendwa ere. Are you going anywhere with this person? Because some people come into our lives to be lessons and others come to be blessings. And if you actually analyze the lesson, it could be a blessing itself. So maybe the person that you are with today was the one you were meant to be with yesterday, but not today. From time to time, we need to stop and check whether the people in our lives still fit in them. Yes, you might have been good for the 2020 version of me, for the 1995 version of me, but are you good for me today? Another way to see whether the relationship itself is going anywhere is to also check the behavior of your partner. If they cheated once and you forgave them, and they cheated again and you forgave them, and they cheated again and you forgave them, evidently this person does not value you enough, because when they say that they have changed and they say that they are sorry, the best apology is changed behavior and not just words. So if they keep on being the same person, then that means you guys are really not going anywhere. You have no business to be with this particular person who keeps on hurting you. They are hurting you and they belong in your past. You can't have a future with pain. I get it. You and this person might have been together for way too long and you cannot imagine life without them. But you need to understand they belong in your past and not in your future or your present. And for that simple reason, you need to let them go. We have been together for so long doesn't mean that we are meant to be. It simply means that we were together for so long. If you had a cancer for 5 years, you should still want to get the cancer out of your body, because in the end it is a disease. It doesn't matter how long you have had it. If it's toxic, it's toxic. You have to let it go. The other way for you to see whether this relationship is going anywhere is for you to think to yourself, are you a priority in their life? Do they text you frequently? Do they communicate? If they don't text, do they apologize? When someone really loves you and sees a future with you, you will also hear from the way that they are speaking. They will speak about the future and imagine the future with you in it. But if they never speak about the future, believe me, that might also be a red flag, because each and everything that we are doing in relationships, it is so that it can become a marriage. And if we don't speak about that, then we're not speaking about the main goal of the relationship. In other words, the relationship doesn't have a goal at all for us to even score. No. To hell with having relationship goals, as in, we're wearing matching outfits. The real goal of the relationship is marriage. That's the one we have to score. Some of you are holding on to someone who you actually see that there is no future here. Let them go. Mr. Right cannot find you if Mr. Wrong is in his place. Have you ever realized no man ever approaches you if you're walking with another guy in the street? Even though I look at the lady and I like her, I am not going to approach her simply because she already has a man. Mr. Wrong is the one who is causing Mr. Right to flee. Mr. Right is standing right by the corner just looking and going, well, it seems like my woman is taken. And you are busy in the relationship with Mr. Wrong whilst you are actually knowing that this relationship is not going anywhere. Throw out the trash. Is he consistent? Is she consistent? Does he do what he always says that he will do? Does he always show up when he says that he is going to show up? There are a lot of women who are always only called when it's after 9 p.m. Why is it that he only gets in touch with you on weekends? No wonder that song goes, I'm no weekend special. Why? Because she literally realized that this guy would only hit her up on weekends, and she ain't no damn weekend special, because they can always make more money. But you know what they can't make more of? Time. They can't make more time. And so when you're weighing to see whether someone values you, you don't look at how much they're spending on you. No, you look at how much time they are spending with you. check and look for consistency. If he is not consistent, then you have to let him go. If he replies your text too late, he has to go. If he blue ticks your text, he has to go. If he ignores you, he has to go. If he says that he loves you but never makes time for it, then he has to go. Stop giving yourself out on discount. Know your worth. And by know your worth, I mean don't settle for less than what you deserve. You are a queen, you are a king. Alright guys, thank you so very much. That was our episode for today. But don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. This is Makanakah Motivation saying, keep on keeping on, and ciao.